Hello and welcome to the RTV studio on the campus of Martinsville High School for another edition of Inside Martinsville Football. I'm your host, Nate Long. I'm joined alongside by, of course, head football coach Brian Duggar. How you doing today, Coach?
Hey, doing great. Sectional game this week, round 2. We're still alive, so yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah, talking about that sectional week 1. You know, it wasn't the most prettiest of games, but a win is a win in the sectional time, 28-14 over Silver Creek.
Yeah, what's the only goal in sectional week?
To win.
Well, yeah, 1-0, right? Yeah. That's it. Go 1-0 every week. Obviously, not a very explosive game, not a very, not a lot of fireworks. Just kind of old school. Give the ball to running back 40 times and let him do his thing. And it was pretty a bland game, but I felt like we were the more physical team. I thought we ran the ball really well, and I thought our defense made the stops when they needed to. But anytime you drive 2 hours, that's tough. We talked about already being down 14-0. Being down the 2-hour drive. So coming out playing the way we did, I was really proud of our kids. Would have liked to see a little bit better execution at times, but the game was real quick. There weren't that very many possessions. It's just kind of, score 4 touchdowns and move on kind of game, I guess.
Yeah, let's look at those highlights, courtesy of Carva and Vandeventer.
Again, I thought early on we set the tone here. Brayden running the ball. They were kind of giving us some looks that we hadn't really prepared for, honestly. It was a look that they had shown a few years previous. And we kind of made some adjustments from there. But I thought our defense did a great job, causing a fumble, giving us great field position after the first drive for us. And then it just kind of became take what they're giving us from this point on. And it really was just running the ball with Brayden, kind of giving us some looks where the offensive line could be successful after that first series, kind of understanding that they had gone from a 3-4 more to a stack look and kind of put those linebackers in a different spot and caused some problems, but I felt like our guys did a great job of adjusting and we simplified things. But hats off to our defense. Mason Sizmziak, great job coming in. Had an injured guy at middle linebacker. He steps up and he's played great the last 2 games. So big time there. We didn't throw the ball that much. Big throw there by AJ to Hunter. Just kind of took some opportunity throws here and there. For the most part, we felt like our run game was sufficient and we didn't really need to do anything else at the time. But like I said, our defense did a great job being physical, flying around. Benfield was everywhere. I thought Keene was everywhere as well. We played well. We did a lot of really good things. It didn't reflect that on the scoreboard, but a win's a win in sectional time. Again, one of our throws. I think we only completed 4 passes in the game, which is extremely rare in my coaching career to complete 4 passes and be successful. But big throw there to Hunter. Good job getting up the sideline. Good job blocking there by Cameron Willison. And then again, give the ball to Brayden. Brayden punches it in behind you guys, and just kind of that on repeat most of the night. Again, they tried some different things too, going to Wildcat. There we are, there's Keene flying around again, just everybody kind of in the right spots, doing the right things. I thought everybody stepped up big, D-line, linebackers. Everybody just played good, solid football. A lot of gang tackling, a lot of guys in the right spots. I probably gave up more yards than we would have liked, but I really liked how we kind of kept playing and kind of kept fighting the chains over and over again. Again, another big play. I talked about Keene being everywhere. There he is again. Just flying around. Good senior leadership in a big sectional game. You got to have that. And it's nice to see the young guys. There's 2 sophomores, Levi Reuter and Lucas Dewey, stepping up, playing. But again, this is what we were going to do right here. We were going to give the ball to Brayden, let him just keep running. We found something we really liked right up the middle. We thought you guys up front did a really good job. Causing some issues, and we were just going to let, for lack of a better way of saying it, let Brayden Shrake eat. That's kind of what we were going to do. Give a shout out to the guys up front. Maddox Dilly at center did a great job. You and Aiden Button at the tackles. Andrew Carter, Ty Hornberger, great job there as well. There's Josh 1-yard line Jones catching a big pass there. Seems to be his thing, getting tackled on the 1-yard line on repeat. But again, kind of we pounded it, and then that kind of gave us an opportunity to kind of do a little play action for Josh over the middle, and again finishing the drive off with Brayden Shrake. And again, overall just a great performance. not flashy, not anything crazy, but just good, solid football. Here, I think it's one of the last runs of the game, putting it away, just getting the first down. State does a great job staying in bounds here. We talked about the 4-minute drill, keep the clock running, falls forward, doesn't go out of bounds, and then we're able to kind of finish this thing out here and win the game as the game kind of finishes here. But round 2, that's where we're at now, so happy to be there, and obviously we have a really, really good opponent this week, and we'll have to play great, but, proud of our guys defensively as well. I think there's a big play here by Grady Gardner that kind of finishes the game off with an interception here. Kind of brought in a quarterback, throw it deep, and Grady's in the right spot, makes a great catch. And like I said, we're on to round 2. So happy for us and happy for you guys as well.
Yeah, talking about round 2, East Central. Last year were the 4A state champions, so this will be a big task this week.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got the defending 4A state champions, number 1 ranked team. They're 10-0, 11-0, whatever they are right now. They're the best football team we've played. It's not even close. They're really, really good. They're well coached. I think he does a great job putting kids in the right spots. I think they do a lot of just enough different things offensively and defensively to cause you problems. And they've got some special players. I mean, the Ringer kid, Josh Ringer, if he's not Mr. Football, there's something wrong with the vote. He's unbelievable. I think he's averaging 11 yards a carry. He's got some 30-some touchdowns on the year. He's legit, and there's a reason why he's going to Miami of Ohio. The Brotherton kid's really good. Their quarterback's really good. I mean, they've got a lot of really, really good pieces, and I haven't even mentioned their O-line and D-line yet. So it's for sure the best team we've played. But we've talked about, if we want to get to the places we want to as a program, you got to beat the best to be the best. We finally got over the hump a little bit with Decatur and Plainfield and those schools in conference. So maybe it's time to get over this hump as well. The teams put us out 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about the offense, Ringer, Brotherton.
Yeah.
Talk about how it is as a whole, like what they do.
So they do a little bit of multiple things. They kind of line up in some wing tee type stuff and make sure that they're giving the ball to Ringer and Brotherton. Then they'll spread it out, throw the ball. Quarterback, I think he's thrown 18 touchdowns on the year with 0 interceptions. He's a really, really good quarterback and could probably do more than they let him if they didn't have those 2 special running backs. So the Brotherton kid's really good at receiver too. I think he just broke their school record for receiving touchdowns. So they do a lot of really good stuff as far as that wing tee look, going out to a spread look. They make you guard them all over the field, and it's really good stuff.
Yeah, now shifting more to the defense side of the ball, they run a little bit of 3-4, but they kind of do a little different, like every team does.
Yeah, they're more of an old school 50 slant. They've got 5 guys up there. They're going to slant their D-line one way or the other. They play physical. They play sound. They've caused us a lot of problems. Honestly, the last 2 years we've only put 7 points up on them total. So they've done a great job of taking away things we're really good at. We got to be better. We've got to be more physical up front. We've got to be more sound in what we're doing. Some of that falls on coaches, some of that falls on you guys. But at the end of the day, if you're going to beat the best, you got to play your best. We talked about great teams are great in great moments, and that's what it's going to take tomorrow night. We're going to have to be great in great moments. And when you play a team like them, offensively, defensively, and we haven't even talked special teams. They do a lot of really great things on special teams. We're going to have to up our game a little bit. We're going to have to play a level we haven't played this year. And luckily for us, they're driving 2 hours. We don't have to drive to them. So I expect our crowd to be awesome, rocking, and I just hope we play really, really sound and good football.
Yeah, we kind of touched on it already, but what would you say for the offense, the keys to the game?
Well, number one is we can't beat ourselves. We've talked about that all year. If we don't beat ourselves, we've been really good. We're going to have to be physical up front. I mean, obviously, we know we want to give the ball to Braden. We're going to have to be physical and establish that a little bit. And on top of that, what we're really going to have to do is we're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive probably in the passing game than we have been. I think, one thing, we've got some playmakers and some guys that have done some stuff here and there, but some of the looks that they tend to give us are we need to throw the ball. So we're going to have to, kind of be up for the challenge out wide, and we're going to have to make some plays.
And then shifting to the other side of the ball, what would you say would be the keys to the game for the defense?
Well, I mean, you got to contain those two guys. I mean, obviously, like I said, the quarterback's really good, but Brotherton and Ringer are their guys. If we can make them go chunk plays instead of 80 yards, 70 yards, if we can get them to 5, make them put together a drive. I think being gap sound and finishing tackles are going to be huge in that process. But if we can make them earn every point, everything they do, they're a team that hasn't made very many mistakes. So, some of that being that they're going 60, 70 yards on their touchdowns. So if we can make them earn a full drive of a 12, 13, 14-play drive, that's where you might get them to make a mistake, and then we can capitalize on it.
Yeah, well, good luck to you, Coach.
Hey, good luck to you as well, Nate.
Yeah, game starts at 7:30. Got moved back because of the 2-hour drive for East Central. The game will not be live cast on YouTube. Everything is through the IHSAA TV. But we'd love to have a big crowd for Martinsville. And big thanks, though, to Bo Dilly, running it all back there. Big thanks to you coming on the show as well. For Bo, for Coach Duggar, I'm Nate Long. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time inside Martinsville Football.